What bills did she pay that you couldn't pay? Take a deep breath. Look at me.
She paid my fines and my reinstatement.
What fines?
DWI fines.
So you have an alcohol problem. And how many tickets have you gotten for DUI?
9.
It's literally getting worse. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tiara, and for those who are new, welcome. So today we're going to be continuing on with the Judge Judy series. I was honestly contemplating because I'm like, dang, am I posting way too much Judge Judy content? But then I was also thinking, I definitely said this is going to be a series. When I say something's a series, do you guys think like, okay, I'm going to do 10 videos on this specific thing and make it a series? Or are you just like expecting me to make a couple here and then a couple in between and then a couple here? Like, what are your thoughts? Because my thoughts are when I make a series, I just make a bunch of videos, like maybe 10, and then I put it in a playlist. If you go into my playlist on my YouTube channel, you'll see that I have Flagged, I have My TikTok Repost Explained, I have Judge Judy, and I was thinking about like adding onto there so that you can go into each playlist and see the series. But let me know if you're on the same page, because I don't want to overwhelm and overbury y'all with too much of the same content. I don't want to spend too much time on the intro because we got a case to dive into. And y'all know I don't like to take my intros too long. So let's get straight into the video.
He used to be your boyfriend. It's your claim that he owes you some money. You paid off some fees for him, took out a loan to do it. He says it was very nice of you, but he told you that he couldn't pay you back, and it was a gift, right?
Right.
How old are you?
31.
What do you do for a living?
Work at a sawmill.
How long have you worked there?
A year and a half.
How much do you earn?
$13.50.
$13.50 an hour.
Yes.
And what do you do for a living, Miss Marone?
I'm a registered nurse.
Who do you live with?
My kid, me and my children.
How many children do you have?
I have 3.
Aside from you, who supports your children?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
From your work?
Yes.
You have any children, Mr. Matson?
Yes.
How many?
1.
Who supports that child?
Me and her.
Something's not adding up. Because she asked her how many kids she got. She said 3. She's the only one who supports kids based off her claim, right? And then she asked homeboy how many kids he has. He said 1, but they both take care of them. So either y'all both take care of them or you don't. But who knows? Y'all know people be lying on here. It just already is not adding up.
How old is that child?
She'll be 2 August 17th.
Is there a court order of support?
Yes.
How much?
It's almost $600 a month. It's just started.
I haven't received anything.
When did it start?
I just got served the papers a few weeks ago.
Prior to that, how much were you giving Miss Marone for your support of your child?
When we were split up,
Yes.
nothing.
I'm already siding with the mom, because what do you mean nothing? That's your kid too. And I do believe her when she said that she has not been getting anything because he just admitted that he already wasn't taking care of his kid before the order. Why you gotta wait for the judge to tell you to take care of your kid to take care of the kid? It doesn't really make any sense. But again, I gotta preface, I don't have no kids. So maybe there's things I'm not considering. I don't want to be ignorant. But just based off of my brain in this case, there's no reason for him to not be taking care of his kids. Like what?
And how long were you split up?
It's been like 4.5, 5 months.
How do you expect your daughter to eat?
I had enough money to live myself.
What kind of answer is that? Am I crazy for thinking that you gotta put your kids first? Like, is that too much for me to say? I just thought you put the kids first before yourself. That just does not make sense to me. Like, you're gonna have your kids suffer or not take care of them because you gotta take care of yourself. You had those kids, like you contributed. That can only go a long way. Y'all gotta do housing, food, health insurance. She can't do that by herself. So what do you mean? He's already giving me a bad rap.
She supports her 3 children, and you pay no support, at least for the last 6 months.
I talked to an attorney, and an attorney told me not to give her nothing until it was court ordered.
So your attorney said to you, you don't have any responsibility towards this child until the court tells you you have responsibility. Is that right?
I said this in my last video, but me and Judge Judy, why do we have the same reigns? Why do we literally say the same thing? And the crazy part is y'all know, like, I'm not just copying what she's saying because I will say my piece and then I'll hear what she has to say, but we're always intact. Like, we're always aligned. Give me some money. Give me part of your pay, bro. I can literally do this case for you. If Judge Judy needs to go on vacation, I could take over. But first things first, that attorney should have been fired. Why are you still working with an attorney who's telling you to not take care of your kids? What kind of advice is that? Because little does the attorney know, and here's what I do know. Once the judge orders you to pay child support, they have to back pay that. So it doesn't just wash away those 5 months that he wasn't contributing. You're gonna have to pay what you would have paid in those 5 months. Usually from what I've heard, like when parents come to a mutual agreement, it's usually gonna be less than what the court orders. So he would have been better off just contributing during those 5 months so that he's not getting backdated. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm not an attorney, so I don't wanna be putting out this legal advice. Don't take my advice. Wait, no, don't take my advice. This is all hypothetical. Take it with a grain of salt.
The thrust of what your attorney said to you was, you don't have any responsibility to pay support for your child until a court tells you you have responsibility. right?
There will be back support.
Your daughter is 2. She shouldn't have to think about how she's going to take care of herself, sir. That's the job of her parents.
I'm embarrassed. Why am I getting secondhand embarrassment? Why does anybody gotta tell you that you need to take care of your kid? Like, I think that's probably the 4th time I said this. Sorry. I think you could literally see me going in a spiral. I need to calm down. But I think what's getting me is like, the kid is 2 years old. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference if the kid is 17, but this is a baby we're talking about. A whole toddler. And you're talking about, I didn't want to pay because I had to take care of myself. Oh my! I don't know. I think I just have a soft spot for kids. I think you could tell that I'm very passionate. And for those who don't know, I think I mentioned this in my last video and someone did make a comment I was supposed to respond. But I was mentioning how I worked in case management. As a case manager, like I've worked with a lot of different families and I'd like see this stuff firsthand, like with single moms, kids not having the full support. I think because I've seen that firsthand or secondhand, I'm a lot more passionate about kids being taken care of. And especially when it's coming from negligence. Anyways, I need this case to wrap it up because ain't no way we're going back and forth with the dude who doesn't want to take care of his kids.
What bills did she pay that you couldn't pay? Take a deep breath. Look at me. What bills did she pay that you couldn't pay?
She paid my fines and my reinstatement.
What fines?
DWI fines.
So you have an alcohol problem.
Oh my goodness! What? It's literally getting worse. I didn't think it could get worse. Why are we talking about DUI? I thought the whole issue was that you didn't want to pay child support. What do you mean she's paying for your fines? That's where she needs to stand up. You need to learn to say no. I can't even put that all on him. It's still messed up, but why is she paying for that? Why is she handing out stuff? Like what? Am I being harsh? I want to make sure I'm coming from a good place. If y'all have a difference of opinion, let me know. I love difference in perspectives. Y'all know this. This is meant for us to kiki chat it up, but I'm still tripped up.
And how many tickets have you gotten for DUI?
9.
Case closed. Why are we even here? Like, I feel like this should be a different kind of court case. Like, what are you talking about? You got 9 DUIs. 9? That is just unacceptable. I honestly don't know what to think.
I have somebody who doesn't pay child support. I have somebody who has 3 children who works and supports her children. And I have somebody who's an alcoholic who can't cover his own fines, but who thrusts that responsibility onto the providing parent. What do you think I should do with that?
I didn't ask her to pay him.
You mean the figure just came from the DUI fairy?
It would have been a wrap. I would have been out of that court. Why you have the whole court laughing at me? I'm already in court. I'm already on TV. People that I don't even know are watching me. And now you'll have the audacity to laugh at me? The case would have ended right then and there. But all actions have consequences, so it is what it is.
I'm going to tell you what the problem is. She appears to be a rather intelligent woman. You know, she has a credible profession, right?
Yeah.
And she picked this loser. Not only did she pick this loser, she picked this loser and had a child with him, thereby continuing this gene pool.
And that kind of goes back to where I'm like, okay, I can't put it all on him. Now this just comes down to you doing something that I personally don't think you should have been doing to begin with. She needs to stand up in that aspect. She could have been funneling that money somewhere else.
But for the fact that they're his fines, they're his DUIs, it's part of his punishment, you almost deserve it. You know that.
Yeah.
The only problem is you have 2 other children, and you brought this loser into your household and into your family with 2 other children.
Yeah.
That's a mistake. Don't do it again. How much does he owe you?
3104.76.
Judgment for the plaintiff. That's all. Thank you.
Do y'all see what I mean when I say I could take over the case if she wants to go on vacation? Because, like, I swear we always had the same point of view. Even Judge Judy held the girl accountable. Like, girl, don't y'all ever be on TikTok and you'll be in the comments, or it might be the video itself, and it's about something that you thought that only you experienced. It's the same thing. But I hope this mistake doesn't happen again, because I feel like some of this could have been avoidable. Now, him on the other hand, I don't even know what to say about him. But again, justice was served. But that's gonna be the end of today's video. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining, for watching, for tuning in. If you like this video and you like this series, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps your girl out. And again, anyone who's new to the YouTube crew, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good time. But aside from that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll see you on the flip side. T is out.